loves Civics? We love Civics. We all love Civics. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn those notifications on. It's been a long time coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this car has been down for quite a long time. Before we get going, today's video is brought to you by Omaze, and we'll talk about them here in a little bit. And honestly, I don't really think there's... Who calling me, bro? Spam risk. Dog, if I get one more, I should have answered it. I just accidentally hung up. Dude, one day I'm gonna answer. Here we go. If you guys don't know the story on the Civic, I'm not gonna get too far into it, but basically, this was the twin turbo Civic that had 2 turbos on it at one point in time. No, I do not own the green Civic anymore. I sold that car a long time ago, but this is the twin turbo Civic. A little brief synopsis on what happened here. We did a twin turbo. It actually worked really well. Made really nice torque numbers, but the 2 turbos were too small. They were also both eBay turbos, like China turbos, not good turbos. So one of them blew. In the spirit of just wanting to drive the car, we just deleted that one and then converted it to a single turbo. And then the single turbo blew. And then Ethan cried, and I cried, and we forgot about the car. And it sat outside of Trackstar for, I don't know, like a year and a half. It got totaled by hail damage, but it's totally fine. I've actually cleaned it up since. Drew and I did get this car running about a month ago. We had a bunch of random stuff. The fuel pump got stolen out of it. Most of the wiring was botched and like taken, like I think people like took, I don't know, whatever. It has like no vacuum lines, has nothing. It's got a bunch of leaks and stuff like that. So we did a new fuel pump. Deechworks sent us out a DW300, so thank you, you guys. We got it running. And the fuel, it has E85. It had E85 in it. If you guys know how ethanol works, it's alcohol. There's a chemical process. I'm gonna make it dumbed down for you guys. The chemical process is, this thing had about a quarter of a tank of E85 in it for 2 years almost now. And so it's probably mostly water. Alcohol turns to water over time. It loses its alcohol content if there is a significant amount of air. You can look it up. I don't care to explain it. I'm not a scientist. I make jokes and memes, and I burn out in Hondas and IS300, so whatever. So we gotta do a couple things here. Blown turbo and bad fuel. Obviously, there's a lot more than that. This car needs Jesus. We are gonna drain whatever the hell is in this fuel tank right there. Get some new ethanol and potentially send her to the moon. This video. I've got a spare turbo. Somewhere I have a spare turbo. Here it is. It actually came with my Evo. It's a T3. It'll bolt on. So we have a T3, AR70, probably will spool like ass, but we're gonna get this thing running. And I do have a nicer turbo for this thing. We're gonna revive it. Today is the official revival of the Civic content, so let's get it. Also, this is all Mark III super stuff right there. Tons of stuff to do to that. Gotta get the engine in the Evo. So much stuff going on. And I have a car to reveal next week. Gonna be a giveaway. I should probably talk about Omaze now. The sponsor for this video in particular is Omaze. If you guys don't know what Omaze is an online fundraising platform that raises money for its non-profit charities and offers really cool sweepstakes so that people can enter for a chance of once-in-a-lifetime super cool prizes. Right now, their sweepstakes is a $2.6 million Miami dream home or $1.8 million in cash. Check it out here. I don't know about you, but it would be pretty cool to wake up in a place like this every day in the middle of Miami. Now, what's also cool is if you do enter for a chance to win that, you're also entered for a chance to win a BMW Z4 M40. Now, the charity that they are supporting with this particular sweepstakes is Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish does amazing things. A lot of you guys might know who they are, but they help a lot of kids around the world, especially those with critical illnesses. And they do a lot of amazing things. So entering into this sweepstakes will support Make-A-Wish and will potentially change a bunch of lives. Now, to potentially win, use the link I've got for you below. It's omaze.com/Evan Shanks. You can use that link to donate and to enter for a chance to win all these amazing things. Thanks to Omaze for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Zero affiliation with VP. They have a killer deal on Amazon right now, so I bought 4 of them for like 120 bucks. It matches my Ignite red, so I'll probably use this to transport my red stuff while I use my yellow one for E85, because it's the I was gonna say it's the shape of corn. It's the color of corn. All right, so Drew. Here's the old turbo, boys. That is fantastically horrible. That's just, I've never seen that happen before. That's what all that oil's from. It's just escaping from the turbo. Some of you guys might be new, but whenever we would start this car up, I mean, it would just blow smoke, like so badly. Also, they are completely out of ethanol right now.
They're out of ethanol.
Happens really rarely, but it's always on the day I need it. Oh, oh wow, have you already gotten the...
Yeah, new turbo is going on. I'm just clocking it right now to make sure everything lines up right. But yeah, we're good.
Hell yeah. Okay, so it did fit into the old exhaust housing.
No, so this is the same exhaust housing that came with the turbo.
Okay, gotcha.
The other wheel was damaged and I didn't have a way to measure and compare between the two.
Cool. Well, that's not too bad, because I mean, all that is a V-band, and
yeah,
we have plenty of those lying around. So I would assume, I kind of hope that, I know I definitely have some feeds. I think the feeds probably are going to be the same. I think we should be able to bolt everything up.
Yeah, if not, we've got enough parts and pieces we can get something figured out.
Let's go. Obviously, we have to change the turbo because it's bad. What else are we want to do today? Intercooler?
Really want to get the fuel drained out. It's been a long time that the fuel has been sitting in the tanks. There's a pretty good chance that it's just mostly water.
I explained that earlier.
So that, and then just trying to get it to start back up.
And then finally, we'll have a, a way to mount the intercooler. I have actually cleaned out the interior. This thing was rained on and neglected for years, but I've cleaned it out a little bit, and it's ready to start. Like I said, it does crank earlier. We just got to get it to actually run. Perks of building way too many cars over the years. You have a lot of excess spare parts lying around. So this turbo, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this turbo was inside of the Evo 8 with this really crappy manifold. And so I'm just gonna use this for now. In the meantime, I do actually have another turbo coming, but I've got this fitting that's gonna work for us. Oil feed, and then the drain should work no problem. Now, maybe not for this turbo, but I do wanna create like a really cool exhaust. A screen pipe out the hood would look cool, but what if we did a screen pipe out the freaking fender? Track with me here, okay? We're thinking bigger than just hood exit these days. Time to empty the tank. It's gonna be disgusting. This, where is it? This bolt is a, oh, my camera's about to fall. This bolt is a 17. It's got so much gunk on it, I'm gonna have to use an 18. All right, wish me luck. I don't know how many threads this thing has. I'm about to get soaked in half ethanol. All right, I'm getting something automated. I'm scared. All right, well, she's taking a nice leak. Let's open her up, give her some Flomax real quick.
Ooh, that's full flow.
Hey, here we go, dude. Yeah, so this is like, it was crystal clear. Now we might be getting to the ethanol part of it. I don't know. It smells like it was meth, or it smells like it was ethanol at some point. But it's not anymore. You can see how much ethanol was in what that was. That is the amount of ethanol, boys. It's that's not exactly like perfectly close, but I should show you. There's no way that was igniting in the car. Because this is a different turbo, the intercooler piping doesn't exactly work right now. And we're not gonna put a ton of effort into this because I honestly don't even know if this one works. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. The intercooler is gonna be a little crooked, okay? So don't hate on me. So we had to use a whole new coupler right there. But we've got the drain and the feed on. Look at that, boys. The Turbo Civic's coming back, and if you guys don't remember, we actually have a built bottom end. Everything else is stock as hell, and I'm surprised this car hadn't blown up yet. But we're gonna send her and just have some fun, because that's what Civics are all about. Oh, and I'm gonna build a K-Series car. Just letting you guys know. We're gonna do a full thing of this with some 93. Didn't really want to use Ignite for the Civic, but you know what? Screw it, it's fine. Let us play. Oh, it's the sound of it working. So I'll let you guys know I want to do something with this chassis that's kind of like wild. If I'm gonna do a really cool build, I don't know if I'm gonna do it on this one, but we've got to do something unique. I don't know. I got to bring Civics back because that content was fun and you guys loved it.
Two hours later.
Yeah, there's probably so much water. Yo, we did it! Oh my God! I haven't heard my Civic run in so long. Let's go! Holy crap! We did it! So we definitely need to change the oil, check the water. Dude, the turbo is spinning. So that's indicative that we have a decent turbo. Babe, we have a running Civic now. It smells so good too because it's on Ignite. Wow, how awesome. This is a good day. Oh man. Oh man. We gotta get this. We got some simple stuff. I think we're maybe breaking in the turbo. I hope the turbo works. Truthfully, I know nothing about the turbo that's in this car. It says an AR of 70, it's a T3. It might have completely different characteristics than the last one, but the map that's on it right now, it was making like 300 or so on the dyno. So it might be super drivable. We just have to make it to the driving point. This thing's actually idling really nicely. Certainly an open turbo D series. That is the sound of happiness. Single jingle with a big Kris Kringle. Whatever, I don't know. Look at this. It is just smoking. I mean, it's honestly probably like any oil, anything from the environment, really. The valve cover's gonna have to come off. And we actually did do a decent amount of work one day. We had to figure out we had like a distributor issue, right, Drew?
It was honestly so long ago.
It was like a month ago. We were working on it, and I just didn't tell you guys because I wanted the car to run for video. So we did put some time into this quite a bit ago. But we've got to make sure we obviously have water. I need to get a new Monster. Whatever Monster I'm drinking tomorrow has to be the overflow. You guys know the vibes on that. Got to fix the valve cover, change the oil, obviously. Yeah, I mean, we've got a bad leak. You can see that right there. Look at that. That's a monster leak. The oil actually, the oil actually like looks good, but who knows how much is in it. And it's old. And oil can actually like turn, well, depending on how many times you crank it, but it can turn into like wateriness. It gets old, regardless of how much it's used, right?
Yes, and some of the combustion stuff that breaks down from fuel will actually turn oil into an acid while it's sitting. So if you get a car that's been sitting long enough, like the Mark III may have been one of those, where it'll start to eat the parts in the oil pan too. So.
Damn! What do you want to do so the next video we can just like drive it?
Basic maintenance on the car. I want to get a wideband back in it just so we can kind of keep track of what's going on with the tune. Especially because it's a new turbo on this setup. But once we do that, I think it'll be pretty safe to go let it rip and see what it does.
Wow, I'm actually really impressed that it just like cranked. It just ran, like it really just ran. We're gonna bring this back and we're actually gonna do some driving with it. And I do have some big and littles for the car, so I'd like to get some slicks on it and really like have a good time with the track. I'd like to do that for all of my cars, really. Like I'd like to actually drive this car. The Evo's gonna take a while, but I'd like to actually drive this, you know, stuff like that. I know content might, I'm playing catch up now on all of the things I've been doing for the past year. I've started some really good projects, but finished almost none of them, so we'll get to the point. And I hope you guys like that because it's gonna be really fun. I was just informed by my wife that revving's not allowed because Gabriella's asleep. Dad things. Ew. clutch still works. Brakes still work. Power steering, completely forgot. Doesn't exist. We're daylight, baby. Oh, I just hit my fan. We're good. We outside with it. And we are definitely leaking hella oil, so we gotta fix that. We're outside, we run! We actually run, dude. You need to hear this. Yeah. That's money. Hey, and my IS300's even, we got 2 cars running right now, guys. 2, you see, you hear that too, JC? Woo, shish! Probably shouldn't be doing this, but. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot. Let's get this back on the lift. This thing is like very quasi-tuned right now, so we've really got to get Honda plugged in and check it out. It's also probably a little bit different in terms of fuel. Let's go, dude. How fun is this, guys? Bringing back the Civic. Got a few things to do. I'll probably take a little bit of sweet time to get everything buttoned up. And I do have, like I said, I do have another turbo coming. So we might stress test this, do some two-steppage. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But we've got a lot to do. Got, as you guys can see, too many projects going on. So we'll get those done. Honestly, that was really fun, and that's what I needed. It wasn't much, but it got a hell of a smile on my face. Hope it was at least enjoyable to watch. I know we didn't do much. We're gonna continue to work on everything. Guys, next video is gonna be the next car reveal. Giveaway starts on Friday, guys. So just be prepared. This is our first drop since the baby's been born. So we're pretty amped on it. We've been working really hard on it for the last few months. So really stoked on it. I have daily advice for you guys. Every video I make, I have daily advice for you guys. And today's daily advice is really, really simple. And this super applies to me, because I think a lot of us get carried away, but remember when you wanted what you currently have. That could mean anything. It could mean a girlfriend, boyfriend, could mean a house, could mean just like eating out. Maybe the body that you want, you have that now. The money that you want. This thing always ruins the daily advice. I'm guilty of that, guys. I have a lot of cool stuff. And it's no matter how much you get, no matter how many material possessions you ever have, you're always gonna want more, and you're never gonna be satisfied. Ask me how I know. It's never gonna be enough. So just like think about that. Remember, even if you're not exactly where you want yourself to be, because I'm not where I want to be ideally, but like, shoot, dude. This is a pretty fun, pretty cool life. It never changes. So just make sure you're thankful for where you are today, where you've been, and how you've gotten to where you are. Even if you're in a dark spot, still find a way to be grateful today. Have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Hey, I got 2 videos for you guys to watch. Guys, it helps me so much when you continue to watch my videos after the video's over. Helps me a ton if you continue to watch this stuff. It also helps when you subscribe and turn them notifs on. You know what's up. Have a good one, bye.